This course has helped me put into words the maxims I feel I have been attempting to live by. I never really thought that it was that necessary, but I believe that this will help me to be clear about what I stand for. I see the truth in projecting these maxims clearly to those whom you work with as well as others with whom you have personal relationships with. Everyone benefits when we know we stand with others. WWMD. I had a rocky relationship with my parents while they were living. My moral center was my grandmother. When I have a moral dilemma, I ask myself what would Maul do? She drummed into my head from infancy the fact that in the end, all you have is your name. If it doesn't stand for your principles, your name is worth nothing. In one piece of paper, Mike uses, "What would Nana say?" And it's hard to shade if you can't look yourself in the mirror. Karen Conselman in week 3 said, "One of my leadership maxims is never compromise your integrity for holding myself accountable. My self-worth, for as long as I can remember, has been tied to my assessment of what Grace Pepper, Maul, would have thought about my decisions. Hopefully this mantra becomes second nature." I agree with Mike Beliglo that an A-word is extremely important. If a leader is not authentic, his true self will destroy any team dynamic that it may attempt to establish. If his team members perceive insincerity, the game is lost before the first pitch. Absolutely positive. As I have mentioned before, I am a people person. Much of my gratification comes from helping others find solutions to their problems. The old FedEx slogan, "absolutely positively on time," rings true for this sentiment. Being on time is what FedEx is all about. Being absolutely positive is my authentic sentiment when it comes to team leadership. That is what I'm about. I've seen teams totally disintegrate when being self-centered becomes more important than treating others in a positive, reaffirming manner. The discussions in week 7 when William Denny said, "taking a sidebar" when a conflict is being discussed, I usually sit back and listen but don't try to stop the discussion so that it becomes more constructive. Reminded me that listening to other team members' ideas is very important to the positive environment and encouraging others to share ideas. And the 360-degree team leader, you need to let them borrow your brief in them, and you must believe in the best. Your positive mental attitude, if genuinely displayed in yourself, will add cohesion to the team as a whole. Time is a limited and valuable resource. Time management is the key to a balanced life. A portion of our time should be devoted to our labor. Another portion should be devoted to our recreation, and a final portion should be devoted to rest. Whatever portion you decide should be used for work and should be set aside just as the other portion should be. Take your portion and use it for yourself. Allowing any of the portions to flow over into the other has detrimental effects on your well-being. When work takes over, your efficiency and energy are negatively impacted. The whole person cannot toll endlessly and maintain the quality of his work. Like the Fred Flintstone example, you must take yours to begin to establish equilibrium. By setting an example for others, you reinforce the concept in your organization as a whole. Sheryl Sandberg's video points out that you can take yours if you don't take a seat at the table. Jasmine Cecile said, by expanding the circle of acquaintance, the gender gap can be closed by encouraging women to step up in the workforce. The final message is still take yours. This lesson came to me during an assignment I performed. I was training replacement client customer service representatives to work in a technical support area. We were charged with handling the backlog of work that had been built up over a period of time. We found that clearance rate of the customer service reps would be increased for a short period of time until fatigue set in and the clearance rate declined drastically. The employees were happier and turnover also declined. These three maxims form a basis for my personal theory of leadership. A moral center, a positive mental attitude to set to the work environment, and a balanced personal life go a long way towards setting a positive leadership style. Thank you.